Hello everyone and welcome to my first video, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to play Gorilla Tag. So if you don't know, now you're gonna know with my video. So I'm just going to quickly show you how when I move my camera. So first off, let's start with walking. So, okay, what in the world happened? Wait, no, wait. This is bad. This is wrong.
See, I told. Who just said wash it? Not tell him.
No way.
Who just said that, bro?
No. Wait.
Wash it. I'm not talking.
We didn't mean this to happen. Wait. No. Okay. Back to the video like nothing ever happened. So once again, let's start with walking. Now, of course, you might be new here. Not might, but definitely. Now you'll see that you don't have any legs. Now that's completely normal. There are many other games like that, if you know. You'll want to get your right or left hand and bring it up. And do it with your other hand. And you can go like this. Oh my god, why do I keep getting into this? Oh my god.
Bro.
You know what?
Dude, Green, can you help us again, Green, please?
Okay, sorry about that. It happened twice. But you should be able to walk like this. Let me just... Yeah, like this. Now second, jumping. Please don't mind, I'm gonna be blue for the rest of the video. Next is jumping. So jumping is pretty easy. You're just gonna want to get your hands like this and then push it down. Like this. Super easy. I think everyone can do it. Third, falling down a stump. No, that isn't actually something we need to know. So third is pinch climbing. Might sound a bit hard, but it's actually super easy. Let me just show you how they do it. So now you see what I see. You're just going to find this, and you're going to want to hug the wall like this, like it's your best friend. Then you push down and catch again. Don't look up because, well, yeah, you can look up. Just keep going, and when you keep going enough, you can get up here. Now it can take a bit of practice, but eventually you'll be able to do it. Now where in the world is my camera? You know what? Whatever. Now first, I forgot what it's called, but you're going to see what. So I'm just going to call it wall bouncing. Just search on Google whatever it's called. But you'll see these two pillars, right? You're going to want to bounce on one of them and push as hard as you can to the other side. And you might be able to do this. Once again, it takes a bit of practice, but when you're good with it, then that's all you need to know. Now those are pretty much the basics that you really need to know. Now I'm just going to grab my camera again because I'll need it for the next one. Okay. I know it's been like 4 minutes already, but whatever. It's for the best of it. Now 5 is tagging. Now if you don't really know tagging, well, this is literally called Gorilla Tag. Come on. That's literally the reason why you downloaded this, right? Now if not, delete the game right now and do not come back. I'm just kidding. You can do whatever you want in this game except for getting legs. At least you can get legs, but I don't know actually. But whatever. Now tagging people is super simple. So let's just go on this computer. This computer right here. No, wait, this says first. Okay. So please don't mind it. Now just, here's your computer. The keyboard, the wire that you shouldn't talk about, and the computer. Don't mind this. It's with the VR. We'll talk about that later in a different video. Now you can just... Now you can join any code you want in the world. But I recommend some codes like 1 and then enter, or 2 and then enter. I always use those when I try to play with people, so try that now. Or no, not now. We're still learning. But when this video ends, I recommend you doing that. Oh, that was a long pause. Next is maps. Now you're like, what is maps? What is all this stuff? Now let me introduce you to all the maps. Let's just zoom out. This tree, you see this tree? This is Stump. And Stump is the tree, our favorite tree, okay? Let's just say that. It's our favorite tree. Now in here is caves. Now I don't recommend new people to get in here because the entrance or the exit hole, the hole right here, a lot of beginners can't actually get out of it. So don't try it, okay? We'll leave that for, just close it off. Now we have canyons. Now you might be like, oh, what is canyons? Like, let me just show you. And first person. I'll leave this over here. Yeah. Okay. So this is canyons, okay? This is a good looking canyons. Now this is the part where we teach you still maps. But this is still the part where we teach you how to use ropes and zip lines. So we're going to go in first person again. Now you see these weird ropes. You may be like, oh, what are these? Can you climb these? Can you do stuff with these? Yes, you can. In fact, these can swing. I hope you're not motion sick. I'm sorry, I didn't say a motion sick warning earlier. If you're on MetaQuest, I'm using MetaQuest right now. If you do the small trigger thing here, you can do this. And if you use that to climb the rope, you can actually climb it. Using any other trigger won't work. Only this one. Only this one will work. You can do it with both hands. And eventually, if you have long enough arms in real life, you can get up here. Now, if you don't, you're probably way too young for that. So, I'm just going to give you a good view of me. I forgot that it's always going to follow me. So here's a little good trick to show you of jumping, and you might confuse other very new players. This is super easy, so do not go crazy about it. Now, if you go up the rope that I just went up, you could go back a few minutes ago, or a few seconds ago actually. You'll see this. Now I hope you could get up here because that is it. And try sprinting as much as you can without falling to the next rope. Now we're going to have to do this a lot because new players, well, I don't want to be rude, but they're slightly slow. And also, if you fall down quite big spaces near the edge of something, they might think that you fell down But no, you just went down to a different rope. Now this is really going to work for other things, for new players, because they're new. They don't know what this game is. Same for you. Now, I will call you an experienced player now, not beginner. Little baby at this game. Not saying that you were. But now let's go with zip lines. Now, if you don't know what zip lines look like, they're very simple in luck. Let me just go over here. Alright. So they'll look like this. They'll look like that. Now, in case if you fall down, here's a quick tip. You just go all the way around there. Now, I don't actually want to use zip lines myself, because every single time I get down there, I get really scared. So try it yourself if you're brave enough. I'm not brave enough. Now, same like the rope climbing, the ropes, you just use this to use it. Now, you don't have to, you just have to, and hold. Now, since gravity is a thing, the rope will pull you down and you might not be able to get up. Now, there is a strategy to get up using that, but this is a tutorial for beginners. That's for more experienced players. Now, do not try what I'm doing right now. I could fail this. I'm also horrible at this. So I'm just going to attempt. Yep, I definitely failed. But now you know how to get back. Now you go through here. Then you go up here. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm freaking out. I freak out a lot. What? Sorry, it's very embarrassing. It's very embarrassing, okay? I'm sorry. I'm only 9 years old, okay? This is my first video. Now I think that's enough for now. And yeah, let me just show you. I think this is reversed, but this is on the top. It's supposed to be say stump. Here it's supposed to say city, and here's forest. Now, I don't think I already introduced forest, but if I did, I'm just gonna do it quickly again. Alright. So this entire thing is forest. Now, if you wonder what this is up here, that's tutorial. And everyone has been in tutorial in Gorilla Tag. If you haven't, I don't know how you spawned in Stump, but everyone in the world starts in tutorial. Alright, let's go to something else. Somewhere else. Now, we're only gonna do a few more maps because it's already been 13 minutes. Now, let's go to city, where we saw in canyons. So, let's just quickly go. Yeah, by the way, in Stump, you'll see this little tunnel. Here's clouds. I won't be introducing that today, because I'm already sweating. Now we're in the city. Now this actually looks like a city, okay? Now the main thing that everybody wants is to go to the Gorilla Store. Right, let me just show you. The Gorilla Store. Only if they want to buy cosmetics. So as soon as you enter, you can turn to your right. And you'll see how many shiny rocks you have. I only have 1,300, which is pretty bad. As I literally just started this game a couple days ago, and I wasted my shiny rocks on something else. Now you're like, what is shiny rocks? I think you should already know. It says here current shiny rock, and then here's how much you have, and then you'll get 100 more in this much time, or it'll be different every time, maybe. Now, if you really want, okay, not really, but if you want to buy some cosmetics, here they are. Here's some cosmetics. If you don't see what I see, that is fine. That's completely fine. There's no problem with that. Now, we're like, how do you buy these? Now, let me just show you an example. You see this? It says 20,200. Now you're going to go back here, or if you remember how much you have, you only, for example, you only have 900, and you need 2,200. You don't need mass, you just need to play longer, maybe. And you have other cosmetics that just work the exact same. For some, you can even hold them, which is pretty cool. Now, how do you buy a cosmetic? But I'm going to tell you after you see what you look like. Now, this can be your name. You can look like this. But don't worry, I'm going to tell you soon. Now, for example, even though this is free, I don't want to waste any of my shiny rocks on the video. So, you press add to cart, do with any item you want, even multiple. Now, you press that, it should be red now. You're going to go to the mirror that I just showed earlier. Okay. Hello. And then you see this. There's going to be a try on anywhere, and it's going to show the picture to the left. If there are many and there's one here, then you're going to press this. But so far we only have this right here. So we're going to press try on. And now we're going to have this little crown badge right here. Now if you press take off, you're not gonna have it. But let's do try on for now, okay? Just for now. I think it's already removed. Then if you want to buy it, then you're going to press select. And it's like, do you want to buy this item? Yes, I want to buy this item. Are you really sure? Yes, I need it. And then it purchases, and then boom. Let me just see if I have it on. Yeah. See, now I bought it. And also, okay. There's some other stuff like this. They could cost quite a lot of shiny rocks. Let me see how much. I don't know, I have no idea. Okay. You could do that. Let me just put my camera away. Go in first person. I did not know you can do this. But yeah. Same for the others. They have some cool stuff. Maybe. I don't know. Now I'm just gonna remove this. Now it's been like 20 minutes. I'm very sorry for this, but there's a lot to Gorilla Tag that you need to know. Now we're just going to do one more map. Now for some of you that were brave enough to go in canyons, I don't think you are for this next one. I think it's called the basement. Now the basement is pretty important. So when you finish, okay, let me just tell you. In the basement, it's a pretty small map. When you enter, there's going to be a little obby that you'll have to pass. And at the end, there'll be a little button. And it'll say something like competitive mode. If you press it, it'll be red. But if you press it and it doesn't, that means you didn't press it. Or you pressed it twice. Now if you do, you're going to want to go back to Stump. And you're probably going to see the mode competitive. Now if you press that and join the code, you're going to see competitive lobbies. Same for all the other modes. Wait, let me just do something to my pants. Okay. I promise I wasn't hacking. I just put it to the floor and then I stood up. Okay. Now let me show you what the basement looks like. So here's the store, the little nice little store. There's 3 floors that I'm not gonna show you that. Oh gosh, I'll need my mom for this. Here's the basement. Probably scary. Now, if you do not know how to do an obby at all, let me show you. I'll need my mom for this first because I'm a big scaredy cat. How do you cut? Mom? Can you please near me because I might crash my controller. This board is very tiny. So like, can you please just come here? I'm gonna do some obby. Thanks. Just not right behind me, okay? I'm doing a video. No, I said not right behind me. Just close enough that I don't hit the wall. Okay. Since you don't want to do that... Mom! Okay. Okay, fine. Now, if you don't want to do the obby at all, you can just simply do something. Oh yeah, we're not gonna talk about that yet. I have zero idea what that is. I'm just going to explore it right now. Please don't mind. Well, why can't I get up? Am I actually that bad at the game? What the? Wait, don't tell me this is a new map. Okay, sorry. Didn't know about that. We're not gonna talk about that today. Now you can just simply... No, don't tell me these are slippery. Okay, sorry, but these are slippery, so you actually have to do the obby. So that's something that I now apparently hate about this. I can't even get to the first pipe because I can't wall run. If you don't know what that is, that's a different type of skill that you'll learn in the very future. It's been 22 minutes. I'm very sorry, but here's a bonus one that we're gonna do in our next video. Let me just show you. I'm gonna go in first person. Now this will be for a bit more experienced players. It'll take some learning. It will also take some learning for me. So please don't mind if my skills look horrible on my first try. Once again, I'm new to the game, kind of. I've only been here for a few weeks, so please don't mind. Now I'm just going to show you a good place. Now when we see Stump, that's the hole right there. We go down. I hear something. Since when did that have lava in it? We're just going to go in this direction, and then we're going to go here, and we're going to see this. Now, since you're still here, I'm going to show you something a bit hard, where we're going to wall climb. Now this is a bit hard. Let me teach you the slightly easy way. This is how J-Man Curly Athlete taught me. He's a famous YouTuber. Go subscribe to him. Now you're gonna no, I don't think it's J-Man Curly. Whatever, go subscribe to him anyway. You put your hand like this and you pull up and you will go over here and then you have to go up. Let me just show you an example. I hope I don't fumble like a hairless koala. At least it wasn't like a hairless koala. There we go, it's something like that. First try is a charm. Nope, at least it's better than all the rest. You know, it's something like that. You'll learn it eventually. Goodbye, that's all. There's nothing else. Just leave already. So you're not leaving? I'm just gonna keep this video on for a little longer. Why are you not leaving yet? Just leave and go to another video. Why are you not leaving? Just leave already, okay? The video is over. Even though I haven't ended the video, just leave. Mom? Mom, what? Okay. Just please leave already. The video's over, okay? You're not fine. You passed the test. You passed the test. Now here's the actual bonus. Okay, just exit the video right now if you skipped the video. Okay, just exit right now if you just skipped the video to see this actual bonus. There's no actual bonus. Bye. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Bye.